What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mates of Fate on, I want to say, but I'm not sure, Sunday night. Thanks for being here. This is going to be a great time. I don't have my announcements up. That's all I got. All right, thanks for coming.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. We just wanted to say hi.
We just wanted to say hi.
No announcements.
We're so glad you're here. Here's what we got. It is Sunday, first of all. If you've never been here before, thank you so much for being here. Whether you're catching this on Twitch or YouTube, we'd be ever so honored if you give us a follow and you'll get notified. We usually go live twice a week because we are now the home of not one, not two, but 3 homebrew 5e campaigns. We have Artema here on the high seas. We have Songs of Creation, which is tomfuckery throughout time. And now we also have BrokenCauldron, DM'd by our very own Alicia, which takes place in the Feylands, and it's so much fun. So come by Thursdays and Saturdays. We're here usually. And we do monthly charity one-shots, more or less. We got one coming up, DM'd by Mike, that we'll be able to announce shortly, but we're still fine-tuning some details. So stay tuned. If you want, you could go to matesoffate.com to get links to all our socials. We got a pretty decent Instagram, an okay Twitter. We got merch. Does anybody know what kind of merch we sell? Does anyone, show us?
Left-handed mugs.
That's not... Okay, I'll fix them eventually.
I'm actually fine with this because I am a lefty, so...
Perfect. And, I think the t-shirts are really high quality, so thank you again, Mike, for buying our third one.
Of course, it's such a nice shirt. It's very
Third one.
Thank you, as always, to Syrinscape.com for the great sounds that you hear. If you want to kick your home game up a notch with sounds and music, visit Syrinscape.com. Do we have other announcements? I don't feel good tonight, you guys.
What are we playing next after this? What's the next thing that's coming up? Is it songs? It's songs.
On Thursday, right?
We're playing Songs of Creation on Thursday night, I hope.
Yep.
That feels right. So come back on Thursday.
Oh, God. For the last time.
JF Messing coming out swinging, giving the DM advantage tonight. Bank that one, Mike.
Dude,
Thanks
already.
Thanks for nothing.
Love you.
Now I just have to remember that I have it.
We're fine.
Or don't.
I mean, I gave you advantage.
Well, before you
Songs, so
Before you joined.
Oh, yeah. And that's what kills you. Oh, man.
Do we have anything else, or should we kick it off?
yeah. Don't tell Matt. I bought a Mates of Fate shirt before I bought a Slices and Dices shirt.
That's okay.
Well, I'll present Slices and Dices
Look at
tonight.
that!
Hey.
A little bit, but there we go.
Nice.
I love it.
I'll get there eventually.
We're a family here. It's all good. It's all good.
Who's getting the tattoo first?
I mean, I would love to have more tattoos, personally.
I would get a Mates of Fate tattoo today if you asked me to. So don't.
Maybe spend a little bit more on the logo first.
We spent a lot of money on that logo.
About this.
I mean, I like the logo a lot, actually.
Thank you, Maeve.
It's fine, but would I want it permanently on my body?
It's what it represents.
I already have it on my butt cheek.
In Comic Sans, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Let's play D&D.
Oh, is that why we're here?
Something like that.
It's been a while. Let's do
Not
it.
just a rip on each other? Alright, cool.
Giant infomercial.
All right. So it's mid-morning as your inspirationally named piece of ship approaches the Salinor Islands. Seagulls. Seagulls circle above as waves gently lap at the hull of your vessel. You are slowly approaching a harbor spanning a sizable length of the shores of this city. Painted entirely in a brilliant white and gold as far as your eyes can see, none of you, save for Wimby, have ever seen such an ornately designed harbor such as this. As you get closer, it appears that each wooden plank making up the piers, floating docks, slipways, lifts, and walkways is made of intricate woodwork, inlaid with patterns, curves, all painted in a nearly overwhelming white and gold. Every bit of this massive harbor seems to seamlessly flow into the next, giving the illusion that this harbor, the size of a small city, is made of one massive individual piece of wood. The painted gold presents the same tone as the boots of the aptly named gold boots stationed periodically along the pier. The gold boots stand nearly statuesque, in stark contrast to the rest of the hustle and bustle of the dock activity. Around you, numerous other vessels are arriving at the same time as you. Masts adorned with prominent family crests, flags of nations raised. You see ships from Calydum, Ateos, Nisi, and Davos itself from where you have come, but notably, not from Dolokan. You see ships with prominent family crests from across the world. Dockhands scurry hurriedly from pier to pier, welcoming the innumerable ships, tossing massive ropes from pier to cleat, mooring them to their piers. Aboard your ship, a few deckhands currently taking care of lowering the masts call out, "Oi, you think just because we work for you means you don't have to help? One of you to the helm, two to the bow, one starboard and one port. Stand ready to moor the ship." And he's talking to the 5 of you.
We definitely understood everything you just
Do
said.
you recognize how small I am? Do you, I just get crushed trying to do anything here.
Sounds like maybe you should man the helm.
So you're quickly approaching the harbor, the dock.
So the whole crew is where?
There's other people doing stuff.
The people whose job it is to take us. All right. Shit.
Triskana sprints for the bow.
You've lost a lot of the crew in your journeys.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
We have
Let
lost
it
a lot
hit
of
the
people.
pier.
We got to take better care of the crew because we don't know how to man this ship.
All right. One person at the so who's doing the helm?
Are we trying to get into a slip? Like, why do we need somebody on the port and starboard sides here? Like,
Yeah, you're about to dock. I'd rather
yeah,
you're in a
docking,
big ship.
like, are we? Yeah, but are we docking on one side? Or are we trying to slide this thing into a slip?
You need somebody both port and starboard. So you're going into a slip, I guess is what it would be.
Starboard.
Yeah. So left side, right side, you need somebody at the helm and you
Starboard,
need
you
somebody
lover.
somebody at the bow.
I'm
Or
at
two
the, I'm at
people
the
at the
bow.
bow.
Yeah.
Does
All right,
anybody-
I'll take the port side.
Starboard.
Okay. One second. All right. So
Guess I'm
port. We
taking the
got
helm then.
Steph. We got. Where are you, Holfie?
You're the best with ships.
Guess I'm at starboard.
Starboard. Okay. One sec.
Starboard. Just stop.
What? That's what it's called.
It's starboard.
It is
Starboard. Starboard. All right. Starboard.
We've been playing a seafaring campaign for 2 years.
Starboard.
All right, pop quiz, Mike. If you're facing forward, is it starboard on the left or the right?
Right.
Good, you got 50-50 shift.
I know
Good job.
that. I know that.
Give him some credit for how much he researched to make
mean-
us do this bit, and now he's going to make it harder. He's
I have to
increasing
think
the
of it as,
DC
like,
as you go.
I have to like think like
Sorry.
starboard, not port. Port's left. Right.
Port's left.
No, it's
Every time.
port
Port and left have 4
left.
letters, yeah.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, port left. Starboard.
I
All
realize now I'm like ribbing the DM, and he's going to give this gnome a strength check in about 2 seconds. So that's good.
Yeah. All right. Helm is Triskana and Wimby. Is that right?
I'm at the
Don't just
bow.
me.
You got this, Wimby.
Okay. Wimby's at the helm. Bow is Triskana, and I guess the last person left is Rowan.
Heading
Are you
for a
at- are
new
you at the bow?
land.
Sunbathing.
Is there any area that's unmanned? Or
No, Zeph's port. Holfie is starboard.
You should join me at port because
that's what I was
we're gonna-
thinking. Yeah,
yeah.
gnomes flock together.
In
And speed out.
Salinor, you can be a new man.
You get this, Triskana. I guess you're getting out by yourself.
So nobody's at the,
Greatest city in the world.
nobody's at the,
Greatest city in the world.
All right, yeah, we're gonna get these.
Ask EMX. It'll help, right?
yeah.
All right, I want to see how many Hamilton references you can weave into this episode.
All right.
As soon as I
Wait.
went to the
Not
bow of the ship, it
affiliated.
started happening. It just started happening.
Mike, did you say somebody's nowhere? Like there's a spot where no one
No.
is?
No, so we got one
Crow's
at the
nest? I don't
one
know.
at the helm, 2 at port, 1 at starboard, and 1 at bow. Right? Bow is it bow or bow?
Ow.
Wow.
Bow.
No, you missed a perfect opportunity. We could have told him it was the bow of the ship, and then
2 years
Oh, we
we've been
can
playing
play
this
the bow.
campaign.
Starboard. The boat,
Yeah.
the
so you go down to the rooter. Yeah.
8th cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay. All right. So you are quickly approaching the docks. You see dock hands kind of running about, getting ready to throw ropes towards the ship. So the first person I need to is the helm. So that would be Wimby. So you're at the helm.
Yeah.
I need you to go and make a intelligence check as you try to quickly surmise how not to overshoot docking this vessel.
Okay.
Wait a minute. This should
I'm
be
not-
with advantage because we're talking about an Astra here, right?
It should be with advantage. She's been doing this forever. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not docking, but living at sea for sure.
Sorry,
Nope.
I'll shut up.
I rolled an At 20.
Not
Hey!
Oh, it's all with both
Yeah.
boards flying too.
Love it.
Very nice.
You're just like eyes closed, just like yawning. You could do this in the dark if you wanted to.
Parallel parking without the rear view mirror.
So you're equal sides. The port and starboard are equal lengths from the sides. It's perfect straight down the middle. First up is port. So that would be Zeph and Rowan. A couple dockhands grab ropes. So the first one is about to throw a rope towards the front cleat. So who's gonna do this?
What kind of check we talking here?
So this will be, where is it? So first I will need, so it'll be a sleight of hand check to try to, well, first it'll be a athletics check to try to grab onto the rope. So who's doing this one?
I'm proficient.
Okay.
All right, I'll take athletics.
Okay. So one of the dockhands kind of swings the rope out and throws it to you. It's really, really girthy.
Is it veiny
that
as
work?
well?
No, it's just a girthy rope.
Very
What?
thick.
13.
Rocks
Okay.
are about to fall.
Yeah, you grab onto the rope, but unfortunately, you're not able to hold it well enough as it continues to pull you over
Can I
overboard of the ship.
assist?
You could
Can
try. Yeah.
Okay.
So going to make an athletics check as well. What do you try to do?
I see him, like, kind of almost going overboard and try to catch him. Or
Okay.
try to grab the rope and
Grab my
pull.
feet.
Yeah. 14.
14. As you grab onto his ankles, you also go overboard with him. And neither of you, as the rope pulls you down to the water below, two of you splash into the ocean.
You just hear Rowan say, Zeph, what the fuck?
I didn't make you grab me.
What the fuck?
All right. The last hope is starboard, which would be just Holfie.
Starbird.
So, is it a starboard or starboard or what? I'm so confused.
A bird made out of stars.
That's what I said.
It's the emphasis on star, okay? Starboard.
Starboard. That's what I said. Starboard.
Starburns.
Starbird.
Starburns.
It's not
Ken Starburns.
Starbird.
Sorry,
DM rage quits.
we'll stop.
All right. At the starboard, we have Holfie. You panicking all of a sudden, seeing that both Zeph and Rowan have just gotten over. You realize that the job of mooring the ship,
It's on the left side.
tying the rope to the cleats, is now up to you. You're on starboard side. As a couple deckhands, one sees that there's only one of you there, and tosses a rope up to you. Athletics check as you try to grab it as well.
I feel like Holfie just kind of Daria. It's a 4.
Oh,
Oh my god.
hi.
You know,
The rope splashes in the water. So just,
you know
Elon
that scene in,
Skywalker's gonna be so pissed off at all the repairs he has to make when this ship slams into the fucking dock.
Yeah.
you know that scene in Forrest Gump where Forrest jumps off the boat and then later, like a moment later, the ship just like rides in the dock on its own? Like, that's what we're doing.
oh god, are we gonna have to pay for property damages?
What are
We
gonna
thought
do,
we didn't
conscript
have
us?
money now.
I missed,
All
right?
right.
So it's a 4 was enough.
I don't even know what you rolled. What did you roll?
I rolled a
Doesn't
4.
matter.
Did I catch that girthy ass rope or?
You didn't even catch the rope. The rope landed and then just slid off the side into the water. You tried to grab it, but you just toppled and did a front flip over the rail, and you two just went down into the water below. So 3 of you are now in the water. As the ship, despite going perfectly down the middle, you can't steer it anymore, Wimby. It starts to, I don't know, kind of shift sideways as it heads towards one of the docks.
I mean, did we put the bumpers out?
The what?
The bumpers.
Ours?
No, not yet.
Does the ship
That's
have
one of the first
bumpers?
things you do.
We don't know that. We don't know shit. The crew is dead.
Now,
The book before it shows.
Is there anything I can do to help them from the helm?
Yeah. So at the helm. So what are you guys doing? So the ship is in a few seconds probably going to crash into the into one of the docks.
Did I
As
have a
you see
job at the
some-
bow? I mean,
You do have the job at the bow. Your job at the bow. There's an anchor there.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately, a couple of you can try to anchor real quick, but then you'll
Anchor?
lose the. You can try to anchor. Yeah.
Drop the anchor?
as someone who was born on a ship, what do I think will happen if I drop the anchor right now without anything being tethered?
As someone who was born on a ship, you know that this
Dropping
anchor
the anchor
is.
now is fucking stupid. That's what you would know.
As someone who was born on a ship, you would know that one person is not big enough to pick up this anchor. That's why the deckhands told you guys to put 2 at the bow. At the
Okay.
You put 2 at port.
How,
In terms here.
how far away is the bow?
The bow is from you. Let's say about 30 feet.
Okay, I'm going to fucking take out my scimitar and fucking jam it into the helm to keep it steady and to run to help her.
Okay.
All right. So you run up to the bow.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I'm a wizard. What am I doing here? Oh.
Yep. It's a matter of seconds before it hits the thing. You see some of the dock hands scurrying about. It looks like they're grabbing some. There's like 6 of them holding a plank on their shoulder, running towards the ship to kind of like put a plank on it to run up on the ship. At the. Oh no! Oh no!
That's their plan?
At
I feel
the.
like I've really lost my license. If the Maryland Department of Natural Resources sees this video, they are going to take my license. This is the biggest shit show that I have ever seen.
All right, well, I rolled advantage with athletics on account of me being an Austrian being born at sea.
So you're a strength check, unfortunately. Which might be
God.
the same.
Is it also a strength check for me?
It's also a strength that's
All right.
true of you to pick up this anchor and toss it overboard.
Well, if it's not with advantage, then that's a nat 1, Mike.
It lands on you?
How'd you do? How'd you do, Wimby?
That's a one.
Mike, how do you want to do this, man?
Was it seriously
I rolled a 2.
Why are we even talking about anchors?
That's the 2.
So that was Artema.
I
Hope you
did my
enjoyed.
part.
That's tonight's session, everyone. As the 2
You
of
only
you.
can use the anchors if you fucking drop it and then go back the length
wait.
of the rope to drag it into the ground floor, the sea floor.
As the two of you try to pick up the anchor, you're able to get it up off the ground, but the anchor is fucking wet for some reason, and it slips out from both of your sets of hands and just crashes through the top deck of the ship. And then you look down and you see it crash through the 2nd level before it lands firmly. Before it lands firmly in the kitchen area, 2 decks down. You look down and.
Oh
dear
God, don't we have people
I didn't
down
think
there?
that would
No!
We have people down there. There's people in the kitchen.
Did you just kill the people we rescued?
There's gravely injured people in our kitchen. Oh no.
I mean, here's the
It's
problem.
okay. We're gonna get you to land safely so you don't die. Just hold on a little bit longer.
Everyone on the ship will have had to have failed an intelligence check to even look and consider the anchor being used in this process. Like,
As unfortunately,
including the DM.
you look down and you see that the anchor has landed on Felix.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
Fix the ship.
Felix.
Is
Where's
he
your
dead?
DM
Just-
advantage?
This is just gnome. Just
What's he
disaster.
doing? Like, just like taking a shit? Like, why was he on deck?
He was drinking water because someone gave him diuretics or something.
Oh!
Who gave him a laxative?
Oh no!
No one gave him a laxative.
He had the muffins.
He did.
It was the coffee. It was the coffee.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Is he dead? Like Scott and Wimby are looking straight down. Like, did we kill him?
If you couldn't pick it up and it landed on him, yeah, he's dead.
He looks pretty bludgeoned.
Oh.
You could go check in a moment, but in the immediate sense, the ship crashes into one of the decks. As on the crashes on the port side, as on the starboard side, the dock hands throw up the plank onto the ship and come charging, all 6 of them up the deck.
On a moving ship?
Yes, it's an emergency.
Like,
More dock hands come along the pier and throw the ropes back once again, and the dock hands moor to the starboard side, and then they make their way over to the port side and dock you there as well.
They should have just done
This
that to begin
encounter
with.
was designed. Sorry.
Just gonna back away slowly. I'm not here. Going back to the helm.
This encounter was
happened.
designed to fail.
I am going to cast Feather on Fall on myself and jump through this hole that Wimby and I just created and land behind Felix von Luckers and try and stabilize him before he dies.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. There's a pool of blood as he seems to be bleeding out. So what do you do?
I don't have
see
healing
the-
spells? Do I not have
You s-
healing spells?
You see the
Well,
two
there's-
Guildright members. One of them still unconscious. The other one just looks absolutely astonished at what just happens and scared.
Maybe I should
While
go
this
help,
jaunty
actually.
tune plays in the background.
While you're doing that, Triskana, Rowan,
This is not the
Holtby,
time, Wolfie.
and Zeph, the three of you, what do you do? You're in the water right now.
We're in the water. We're taking a swim and wondering what choices we made in our lives to get here.
So I'm
I think the right
thinking,
one.
I'm thinking that maybe we shouldn't swim back to the boat and pretend that we're not part of that crew.
I agree.
Just swimming to shore, but away from that ship.
That happened.
I'm gonna send a message to Triskana. Do you need my help?
I need help
Down
right
there.
now, please. I need help right now. It's bad. It's really bad. I will. Yeah, I have no healing spells. I forgot what Triskana is, so I'm applying pressure on the wound.
Okay, great. I'm gonna make my way down there then. I don't have Featherfall though, so I'm taking the stairs.
Okay. You make your way down there, and you're now down in the kitchen area of the ship with Triskana, a very crushed, pancaked Felix, and the two Guildright members.
Great. I am. Is he? Is he? I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on him to
Okay.
hopefully stop him from dying.
Okay. So it stabilizes him, but he does still have the anchor on top of him. So I'll need the two of you to make another strength check to try to lift it off of him.
Before I do, I'm just going to reach over and pat Tristan on the back. Just be like, "It's okay, we got this," and I'm gonna cast guidance on her.
Awesome. I'll take it. Thank you. All right, here we go. Is that a +4?
It's a +4, yeah.
All right, cool.
Use the strength check. Well, let's see if I do better this time.
17.
I got a 12.
Okay. So with a 17 and a 12, average of about 14, I'm good with that. Triskana helps a little bit more, almost slips out of your hand, Wimby, but you're able to hold on to it. As you get the anchor off of Felix, it does not fall on him again. Felix does seem to be breathing, but his chest is kind of caved in a little bit.
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to
Full on gourd.
You hear like a cracking sound every time he takes a breath,
Okay, I'm
as those ribs are broken.
going.
Got a sucking chest wound.
I'm going to bend down and just say, "Stars, give me strength," and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
For
This is the wrong soundtrack.
I feel like it's not.
So-
I feel like it's not.
for 10 points of healing.
Okay.
10 points.
You hear that same cracking sound, but it gets a little bit louder, and you see his chest kind of
Oh, God.
inflate somewhat and fix. He's still unconscious, but he looks stable, and you have healed his broken ribs and chest.
Like a bicycle pump in roadkill.
He's
Yeah.
breathing shallowly.
Oh, God.
Felix needs some rest.
Yeah, he does. How's this? Is this better? Not really. Thank the goddesses you were here. I don't know what I would have done. I guess if you hadn't been here, I wouldn't have dropped an anchor on him.
I mean, to be fair, I did manage to steer the ship perfectly into the harbor. It just no one else did.
You did a beautiful job with it. It's just these Ostroma, they don't know how ships work. And I didn't know that they keep the anchor on the bows of their ship on the Gorana. We keep them starboard side.
Does no one on your ship know how to sail? Really?
No, they're not sailors. They were all conscripted. They're just mages.
I really think we should do something about that. Now that we're here.
Oh, we're on land now, too. Oh, I hate it here. All right.
Land isn't so bad.
It makes me nervous.
There's some good stuff here.
Let's move him to a bed so he can rest. Shall we?
Yeah, just try to pick him up with
Okay.
Tristana, I guess.
Okay. Another strength check. As hopefully you don't drop him. He
That's
is
another
lighter.
12. That's a 12.
He's a gnome. You can throw him over your shoulder.
He's pretty light.
That's a 9.
Okay. I'll say that that's an average of 10. That's good enough. You're able to pick him up, one with the ankles, the other with the, I don't know, under the armpits, and you
Oh,
carry
you
him
did your
to a bed, placing him down gently, breathing
Every
shallowly.
I give him a little smooch on the forehead. I'm so sorry. Just leave
You
him
know,
there.
the equivalent of this is like, do you touch it? It should be, did you stabilize his neck?
It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. So now it sounds like he's dying.
Yeah, can I do a medicine check to see if there's anything else I can do for him?
Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check.
That's a 19.
Okay. I think the best, you know definitively the best thing you can do right now, aside from any other medicine that you might have or be able to give him, is just let him rest.
Okay.
And inform people that this happened so they know to check on him.
Well,
It was just an unfortunate series of events that we had nothing to do with.
I'm gonna
Felix
go-
Funlooker's an unfortunate series of events.
So I know where Captain Thalia is on the way out, right? Can I swing
Yeah.
by? Is she in her quarters or?
She's standing by the hole in the ship.
Yeah.
Wait, your
Where
ship
the
is
fuck
actually-
was she?
Why was that at the helm?
She's looking down on it. No.
She had captain stuff to do. Don't worry about it.
We had no guidance the whole time. Like, what is that?
Captain, Wimby has stabilized Mr. Von Luckers, but it's a little dire. He's going to need rest, and he's going to need someone to check on him.
You
Does it have
also
anything
might
to
want
do with this?
hire someone to be at the helm. Just a thought.
It's the anchor fell through the deck.
How did that happen?
We didn't have enough deckhands, Captain. Would you like me to try and hire some while we're on land?
We'll need gold for that,
True.
which we have little of.
Tell them there's a lure of adventure. Find plenty of people.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Please do.
The,
I'll check on Felix.
the gnomes as well that we've rescued. Do you know if they want to stay with us, or will they be getting off at Salinor? I mean, their freedom is theirs now.
The freedom is theirs. I think, as we've discussed with them, I think they'll be departing the ship here. And perhaps making the Salinor Islands their home now.
Well, if any of them want to make a life at sea, might be able to offer them something, but okay. Okay, I'm going to go see what happened to our gnomes. They may have drowned, so we'll be seeing you.
We'll see you. We'll guard the ship and make sure nothing happens to it. So switching back over to Zeph, Holfi, and Rowan. So what are the three of you doing?
2 gnomes and a geriatric.
They're swimming to shore.
Yeah, I think. Well, did we just climb up on the docks? Like, there's got to be like some laddery situation going on there, right?
Oh yeah, there's
like a-
ladders that go down to the water that you can climb up.
Like
Yeah.
a clingy, like all the clothes are just like clinging, like wet dog, just like real skinny, climbing out. Ugh. Take my hat off and just pour water out.
Well, that was a shit show. Did you see what they were doing with the anchor? Why?
I didn't know that anchor was on that part of the ship.
I didn't know the anchor was necessary to dock in a port.
Yeah, who owns that ship? My gosh, they need to learn how to sail.
I think we got off just in time, honestly.
Wait, we didn't get off of that ship, Holfi.
No,
were
we just-
swimming. We just had we just decided to go swimming in our clothes.
Yeah,
That's all.
absolutely.
That was
The
a
water was so beautiful and inviting.
Yes.
it was a perfect like 3-point dive, just straight down. Right.
As you guys are talking about this at the top of the ladder you came up, a rather rotund male human comes charging down the dock pretty quickly towards the ship to see what has happened. Are you guys trying to act like you're not with the ship, or?
I'm trying to act like just a pedestrian, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to
All of us soaking wet.
Be nosy.
Lean on this one because I get a vibe that maybe I should.
Dripping.
So if the three of you are trying to act like you're not associated with the ship, you can make a stealth check.
Or deception or
Deception or
Deception? You think deception? All right.
or stealth?
I was
Up to
torn
you.
between deception and stealth. Do deception.
Ooh.
But you have to tell me what you're talking about.
I had these pretty new dice that Ashley
I got a 23.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh,
So
that's
sharp.
being close.
They're very sharp.
Yeah. 21.
Wow.
It was crazy. We were all fishing
18.
boat and just wrecked us. Had to jump out
Yeah,
that last minute.
We were illegally fishing on the side of the pier, and this boat came in, and we had to jump off if we were not going to get hit by it.
Oh, tell you what, the person, put the anchor in way too early. Why did they use an anchor while they were
They
docking?
use an anchor. It doesn't make any sense.
Why did
Wow.
they use an anchor? And that the male human kind of just walks right past you towards the ship, completely ignoring you and kind of believing what he's hearing. So Wimby and
Are we due any compensation for our damages? We had a boat.
you
We
had to
had someone else's boat we sold.
take it up with the city treasury.
Rowan, I'll let you do the talking. Because you're kind of
Treasure.
getting someone to pay you for a boat that's not yours or doesn't exist.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm just saying we pulled it off once and we're short on coin.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
You have something to say to me, gnome. Looks at you, Rowan, the rotund male. Looks like he's in
What-
charge here.
What do I have to say to you? Where? What? Huh?
Sounds
She's
like
been
you're asking
traumatized.
for some sort of compensation. Do I
Well,
look
we
like
were-
a man who compensates?
You look like a man who eats.
Oh, shit.
There goes your money.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I just thought that you look like a person that knows where to go, in the city, in the town, on the island.
I don't have time for casual conversation. I have to find out what happened with this ship. I suggest you check with others who are perhaps familiar with the island.
Do you know where the treasury is, so we could go there?
No, I'm not a politician. I simply work the decks.
Okay. Well, she just salutes because she doesn't know what else to do. Have a good day.
He doesn't say anything. He just storms off towards the ship, and he makes his way up the gangplank, and he sees you, Triskana, and Wimby. And as a better description, he is kind of this gruff, mean-looking human male, gray hair, balding, save for tufts of hair poking out from the sides of his head. He has thick, bushy gray eyebrows, wrinkle lines across his face, denoting a man who has perhaps never smiled in his life. He's got a rather kind of bulbous nose, pocked and misshapen. As he approaches you, you can smell on his breath heavily of whiskey. Though as he walks, he seems to maintain his composure well enough. He wears half-buttoned down white-collared shirt beneath a half-buttoned down blue tunic, tufts of gray chest hair poking out, his very large belly sagging both garments, his pants held up by thick leather suspenders connected by large metal buckles. What is the meaning of this? Don't you know how to use your own ship? You see how much damage you've caused?
This
What?
ship has taken heavy damage, sir. We're down a lot of our crucial navigating devices. We've been hit by a storm and several monsters. We're doing the best we can. Who are you?
name
Oh,
is-
shit.
The name is Grindum Boulder Canterbury. You can call me Boulder.
Mr. Boulder. My name
Mr.
is
Canterbury.
Skana. And you are?
Wimby?
Wimby.
I was helming the ship, but then some of our people seemed to vanish.
We've
And then there was no one to actually dock, which was unfortunate.
This
do you
vessel
mean?
has suffered many attacks. We've lost many sailors. There's not enough deckhands to go around.
Sob story, sob story. Listen, I have a lot of ships here that need to dock, and you're taking up valuable space. You've pretty much put this
Docking?
dock out of commission. I'll need you to compensate us for the repairs
In what way?
with gold, currency, in addition to the cost to dock here for the night.
Sure.
I assume he kind of looks you up and down, like from your toes to your head. with a disapproving look. I assume you can only afford one night.
I'm sure we can work out some kind of payment plan, can't we, Mr. Boulder?
I will need at least tonight's payment up front, and then I will expect the remainder of the payment to fix everything within the next few days.
I'm sure we can work that out. How much for payment just for tonight?
50 gold.
Maybe we could give you half now and half in the morning.
Negative. I will need the 50 gold now. Otherwise, I will be commandeering your ship.
Good
I
luck
should
with
probably
it.
mention this isn't actually my ship, but
Fine. Triskana gives him the gold. Is there anyone here that can help us with some medical attention? We have two sailors we rescued from another vessel that was sinking, and they're badly hurt.
Let me see what I can do. And he kind of heads back down. You see him talking to some gold boots down there, as well as a couple deckhands. And he walks back up, kind of looking down at his feet and shakes his head. I'm afraid I don't have the resources right now to help you. Best of luck. Do you have the 50 gold?
Here, I hand him a small pouch that has the money in it. All right, it was nice to meet you.
He turns, makes his way back down to the dock.
I give Wimby just one of these, and I turn to the captain. Our two down there melting through their pots in the kitchen. I guess we'll just leave them where they are, and if I can find a healer, we'll bring them here rather than make them move. We'll send you a message if we find out anything.
Okay. Oh, are you talking to Thalia?
Yeah, I'm talking to the captain.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Wimby. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yes, that sounds good. I will be here with the crew. We'll take care of the ship. I don't think we'll be going anywhere, and they wouldn't let us leave even if we wanted to.
I'm not sure the ship is fit to leave in this condition, but we'll find out. See if we can hire another carpenter, too.
actually, I can probably help with that.
It
Also-
looks... Go ahead.
Also, how can you help?
Well, I'm a shipwright.
That's true.
What do you mean that's true? We just met. Do you know something I don't know? Do I know you?
No, not that I know of.
Is it the hammer? It's usually the hammer.
Wimby, do you want to go, dock? Do you want to get off?
I think
off
we should
ship with me?
dock.
I mean, do you want to get
Oh.
off ship with me? I know ship words.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
But no, that would be great if you could help us patch the ship back up again. But I need to find my friends again. I do worry that they drowned.
You seem a little more durable than that, but we'll find out.
We'll see. I give the captain a little wave and start making my way out the ship.
I will follow.
Okay, so the two of you make your way down to the dock. The other three, what are you two? What are the three of you doing? Are you standing there?
So do we see the fat guy walk past us again?
He's standing down towards the ship with a number of gold boots and some dock hands, kind of just looking at the ship and looking at the destruction that the ship caused.
Could you describe the destruction the ship has caused?
It is
It's just
Fuck some shit up.
yeah. Some of the piers themselves, just woods, just destroyed, splintered. No other ship will be able to dock here until it's fixed.
I mean, I did a great job, I think.
Your part was magnificent, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you want to get something to eat?
Yeah.
What did it cost to dock here?
Oh, do we meet you guys?
Are you
Wait,
asking
didn't-
us?
didn't
Wanna
you?
get something to eat?
Didn't you?
Have we met
I
you?
think we were looking for you. Did we
I
find you?
misunderstood.
Yeah.
So glad you didn't drown. Yeah, I just had to shell out 50 gold to whoever.
50 gold.
Boulder
Gold,
Crest.
that seems excessive.
It was most
We
of my
can't
money.
stay here more
Yeah.
than a day or two.
sure he's not lining his pockets with a little grease?
I don't
actually,
know. I don't know what the customs are to dock a ship. I've never done it before.
It actually
Guys,
sounds-
might have
obvious,
to do with
guys,
the term-
guys.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously, you don't. I mean, we're not supposed to know you. Can we get off of the dock before we start like talking like we know each other?
Right now,
What do you mean you're
we're
not
trying to
supposed
look
to
like we're
know
having an
us?
animated conversation about how you've wrecked our little fishing boat. So that's
We lost fishing poles at the bottom of this.
Why are you yelling at me? That's really unfair. And why didn't you dock
You
the
owe
ship?
us money.
Why didn't
You
you
owe us money
catch
for our
any
boat.
of the ropes?
You owe us money.
so
Money.
much, so much. That was a family vessel. Was going to hand it down to these two young grandchildren of mine.
It was
And then now-
entirely your fault that happened. Why are you yelling at
My
me?
fishing rod was worth 100 gold, young lady.
I'm
I
older than you are.
Don't think that's true.
Come on, why don't we just go get a bite to eat and we'll talk it all over?
Wink, wink. Yeah.
Well, if you're looking for a place to eat, I know a couple places.
What do you?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
You've been to Salinor?
yeah. I've kind of lived here off and on. The Bloodright Guild's also partly here.
I
So
didn't even realize. Wait, does your guild have a base there? Here?
does my guild have a base here? I presume.
Yeah, this is the kind of the de facto headquarters of the Bloodright Guild. Just a reminder, I did tell you guys that before, so you did know that in character before. But yeah, it is kind of the de facto headquarters. It's where Malik Tribius, the head of the Bloodright Guild, is stationed.
Right.
Despite how difficult he is to try to pin down or get a hold of, there's no actual from what you know, it's decentralized. There's no actual headquarters for the Bloodright Guild, but it's where it's the de facto headquarters, if you will.
Okay. Sure. Let's find a bite to eat and figure out what we're doing next, I guess.
I know a place that makes really good cockatrice wings.
I don't know what that is.
They're delicious.
It's a cockatrice. You have so much to teach me. I don't understand anything. I just had chicken for the first time last month.
It's kind of like chicken, just more gamey, I guess.
It's like tuna of the land. It was so weird.
Chicken of the land.
I said the same thing the first time I had it.
Right? Okay, lead the way.
Okay. So, if no one objects, Wimby, you lead the other four through this city. As you proceed, Wimby kind of, if you don't mind me saying this, Wimby, you give kind of just a brief overview of the city, this kind of capital city of the Salinor Islands to the other four of you. This city is named Oraquay. That's Oraquay. And the docks you just docked at are called the Docks of Oraquay. It is the capital city of the Salinor Islands. As you proceed to the city, you make your way along the bustling harbor. You stand in awe of the city as it stands before you. What notably stands out to you is the stark contrast in architecture from building to building. For every 5 buildings built in the standard style with which you are familiar, there stands 1 or 2 buildings built in a fashion wholly new to all of you except for Wimby. Similar in fashion to the woodworking of the harbor, these buildings are intricately constructed of curves and spires jutting into the sky. Though well maintained, you get the impression these buildings, inarguably more beautiful than the comparatively bland standard structures, are significantly older.
So where's
And-
this tavern of yours?
It's just right down the way, actually.
So you make your way down several winding streets. About 15 minutes passes until you approach a kind of really rather nondescript tavern made of just all different types of wood. Like you might see like reclaimed wood walls, right? Just different colors kind of all strewn together. It leans slightly to the left as you approach it. And on the, one sec, and then as you approach, there's a sign hanging on the front with kind of this off-centered picture of a rooster, and below that is the words "the crooked cock."
Interesting
I don't get it.
building.
So the crooked cock leans a little bit to the left. So you guys are. Wimby has taken you to her favorite tavern.
I see.
Damn it.
So this is. I wonder what's your favorite part about this tavern?
I mean, the food, obviously, and also the people who own it are really nice. When I first arrived here, it was one of the first places I ever went to, and they helped me a lot. So I know the name's weird. It's okay.
Could you describe the sign, Mike?
Are we all just like standing there like that one scene in Ferris Bueller in the museum where we're just like kind of like tilting our head to the left?
Yeah, the sign it's a picture of a rooster, and it's just a little off center to the left, same way that the building is hanging.
Perfect.
It's much funnier to actually hear it from somebody's mouth.
So we grab a table.
You make your way in. Yeah. All right, what are you guys doing?
We're sitting down at the Crooked Cock. Yeah.
All right, we have a few things that we need to do. We need to help your guildmates before they die. We need to figure out who can help them, because I don't know how to break this curse or whatever it is that's infected them. Does anyone have ideas? So is anyone else super nauseous? I feel like the floor is moving.
No.
Ugh.
It's actually that the floor isn't moving.
I hate it.
Also, the building's tilted a bit.
Yeah, I feel really sick.
I think it was just made that way.
Do you know of any, like, healers in town or clerics that could help us?
Real quick, did you guys go inside yet? Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the idea
We
was
were just going to go grab a table. Did we encounter someone in the way? And I guess.
The hostess.
We'll say you went inside, you grabbed a table, keep going, and then
Alright.
we'll proceed. Yeah.
just trying to think. Ooh, no, they're dead. No, they left. Maybe no, they're in. They might be still in. No, I don't. I mean, I can heal, but I don't really know of a lot of other people who can. That aren't incarcerated or dead or lost at sea, I guess.
Fantastic.
Well, incarcerated's not an issue. Probably. If it's here.
We'll call that Plan B. Does anybody like come by to take our order or anything?
Look, they have mussels. Do you like mussels? Like a garlic butter sauce. It sounds like pretty cool.
I can't eat.
So yeah, at this point, you're looking around to see a rather kind of bubbly-looking, short, middle-aged human woman walks over from behind the bar and gives Wimby a big hug from behind as Wimby sits there. Wimby, it's good to see you again. It's been so long. How are you?
I'm good. These are my friends. We definitely didn't cause a mess at the dock, so if you hear about that, definitely wasn't us.
Definitely wasn't you. Of course not, Wimby. And it's marvelous to see that you've made some friends. You know how quiet you were when we first met you.
I'm a long way.
Indeed you have. What are your names?
I'm Triskana.
Skana.
I'm
I'm Tamara.
Zeph.
Zeph.
Hi,
Pleasure.
Tamara. I'm Zeph.
Folfle Somnatus. You can call me Holfie.
Pleasure.
Myrtle.
Myrtle. Not a name you hear very often. It's a pleasure to meet the four of you. How did you become friends with wonderful Wimby here?
We were just out in the middle of the ocean, and all of a sudden we.
Hi, everybody. Guess what? It's our turn to have the stream gremlins this week, so you're welcome, other streams. We got it taken care of for you. Your stream's gonna be just fine. So.
We're good? I'm just checking to see if it's it's a little choppy, but we're good. We're good. Let's just roll with it.
It's 9:51 p.m. Eastern. So, if you're in the chat, let me know what time I said that.
Yeah, there you go. It's smart. Yeah. All right, fuck it. Let's do it live. All right. So where did we leave off?
Tavern.
choppy like the seas. That's right, JF Messon.
Great.
So we're at the tavern, and Sarah, Tara, Lara, and Kara are taking your orders. I think there is a whiskey ordered, a pint,
A pint.
a point. Anything for anyone else?
I'll have an ale.
Just a water, please. I'm not feeling well.
Okay. Very well. I'll be right up. Any food for anyone?
Did you say cockatrice wings or something like that?
Yeah, is there cock on the menu?
There's the best. We have the best in the city of Uruguay. Would you like some?
Well,
I
take,
want to say no, but yeah.
No. But bring us an entire cock.
Okay. Very well. That'll take a while, but I will bring it out to you. All four of them say in unison. And they go back to the kitchen to prepare food and drinks for you.
This white boy wants 4 fried cocks and a Coke. The other one just wants white, like a slice of white toast. I bungled that. Sorry.
So, do we even know how big a cockatrice is? You just ordered a whole one.
I mean, they
so-
come in different sizes.
I mean, I figured I just order like a chicken on a plate, right? A whole chicken? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So like, half the size of a gnome.
Hungry boy.
For the table. It's for the table, it's not for me.
So laying the scene for you in this tavern, there's currently a bard up on stage. Sounds like he's reciting some limericks to the tune of rather simple, some simple guitar melodies. A couple tables off to the side, there's a table of what looks like 2 half-orcs just jollily having a few pints deep. There's a young elven couple sitting at another table holding hands, kind of looking at each other longingly across the table. And yeah, there's the bartenders scurrying behind the bar, the 4 daughters milling about doing their work.
I look over at the 2 elves and be like, "Oh, they finally made it work."
One
Is
else
this
looks
like
over
the
at you and just like,
typical thing where like the 4 daughters work at this bar or this inn or whatever tavern, and like their father works there too and is like very protective and angry and
you haven't seen the father yet.
Have we seen another mother?
oh, I think I just stepped on something.
Oh. Ugh.
Ew, what? What's wrong?
Not literally.
Tell you
Rowan.
later.
Wimby, do you think you could ask one of your friends around if there is like a healer or a cleric in town we could find? Maybe a new one since the last time you were here?
Okay, sure. Let me go do that.
And a few minutes pass, and the sisters come back with the plates of drinks for you. The chicken is cooking, and will be out in a while. Is there anything else we can get you right now?
Alfie,
Good.
you said you wanted some mussels, right?
For the table, if you have any.
Mussels. I'll put those in as an appetizer. They'll come out first.
Good. Do you also one other question? Do you happen to know where we might find a healer in town?
A healer. For what?
Oh, someone who's suffering from poisoning from an Hikuchi.
Is this a friend of yours, Wimby? Needs help.
It is, yeah. If you maybe could point us in the right direction, we'd be appreciative.
Well,
A perlite
Sure.
as well, if you happen to have any leads on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about. Oh God, has anyone seen her lately?
No.
Well, she was
no,
our
it's
healer,
probably
so,
not
you
going
know.
Well, yeah.
Alcina stayed back at the ship. Yeah, well, I think sounds like you have some exotic poisonings and some acid as well. You may want to check out the Emporio Verdantis over by the main bridge.
What was that place called?
Emporio Verdantis.
Employer of Dentist.
Emporio Verdantis.
Yeah.
Emporio Verdantis.
Emporio
Verdantis.
Not to be confused with the Emporio Dentist, okay? Don't
The
confuse
gum
those two.
disease Emporio Verdantis.
The importer dentist, got it.
I missed
Yeah,
it actually one time. They
Jovitis.
were very mad at me.
Towards the entrance of the tavern opens, and a hooded figure enters as you're talking to the sister still. I would say, can all of you make a perception check for me?
Ooh. I'd be delighted.
With delight. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
6.
17.
These
21.
die have such interesting
6.
coloring. It's hard to pick out the 20 from the fuck the other two.
Oh, sorry.
Natural
8.
20!
Heck yeah.
Rowan, Wendy, and Zeph, you notice this hooded figure come in and kind of go right past the bar and head straight into the kitchen. And at this point, the bard breaks out into a limerick. And the nobleman laid with the scullery maid, so loudly they made quite a riot. The nobleman's wife took the butchery knife and carved herself some peace and quiet. And the sister standing there that
I love that.
brought you your food. I'll be back with the muscles in a bit. She's clapping as well.
No, it's
Was
Miss
that
Nancy.
something? Was that something to do with the person that just walked in?
Perhaps.
One just walked in.
He just went back into the kitchen, didn't he?
From the direction of the table with the two half-orcs, you hear a crash of glass as it falls to the ground, and you see that one of the sisters dropped a tray of drinks. The two half-orcs look annoyed, and they stand up, and they topple their table over, and get it in the face of the sister.
I'm going to
Oh,
storm my ass
great.
right over there, and I'm going to put myself between them.
It's bar fight time. Let's fucking go.
Take my hand and put it on his chest. What do you think you're doing?
Out of my way. She spilled our drinks. She's clearly very drunk.
Tries kind of reluctantly goes to Wimby's side, looking very nervous about this. Oh.
Me too. I'm towards the back though.
Yeah, Zeph having his whiskey is up there right in the front row as well. She'll get you more. It's not your fault. Worry about it.
Orc punches you, Zeph.
We
Punches you right in the stomach.
Can I,
Right in the gut.
after that happens, can I just put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "Can you just calm down, friend," and cast Charm Person?
On the half-orc shoulder.
Yeah.
Can I also pickpocket him while that's happening?
Please do.
So as you reach into the pocket, make a sleight of hand check.
Zeph's got his hand
And-
above his head, just taking deep breaths.
And Wemby, make a make a persuasion check. So you're trying to persuade him to calm down.
It's a spell. I think there's a save for it.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Oh.
Charm Person. It's a 14
Yeah.
wisdom.
14.
But I'll make a persuasion check, which was not very good. It was a 6.
So you got a 12. Don't worry about the persuasion check. 12. So failed.
25. 25.
25. All right.
Nice.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I got
As
a
you
plus
reach-
9.
Days in the slip.
Yeah. As you reach into his pocket, you do feel what looks like what feels like a satchel of coin.
It's a coin purse.
Feels like. I take it.
And at this point, a hooded figure walks into the bar. Wimby, Zeph, Rowan, the three of you notice this hooded figure walk past the bar and walk into the kitchen as the five of you grab your
You guys
drinks
come here?
sitting around the table. Yes, we can hear you. Yep.
Is this just deja vu? Because didn't you already mention
you
a hooded
said-
figure?
Yeah.
Did.
Around the same time as the Limerick thing, unless there's multiple hooded figures that have been walking in.
Yeah, no,
Can
I
you
was
come
just
back
really
out?
confused because the stream froze, and then I heard the same thing I heard last time, so I'm like, what?
At this point, the bard picks up a limerick.
Mike, you robot! What the hell?
Mike,
Wait,
smile. Can you look at me, smile, please?
Is this an
The
AI
nobleman laid
DM?
with the scullery
Can you
maid.
s-
what the hell?
Loudly, they made quite a riot. The nobleman's wife took the
What
butchery
is
knife
happening?
and carved herself some peace and quiet.
Fuck.
Oh my god! What the heck?
We're getting Groundhog Day.
I've never seen
The
this
barkeep
before.
claps.
What's going on?
I'll be back with your muscles. A few moments pass.
Is he
and you hear
fucking with
clanker
us?
You hear clanker
There's
of
no
glass.
way he's fucking.
Are you
Where's
fucking with
going?
us?
Can
You
you
hear
look at me
clanker
and
of glass.
smile? Look at me.
No!
and look at the camera straight on and smile. Okay.
It's weird. It's weird. What the hell is happening right now?
You have 10 candles right there. The last thing I saw was
So
At this point, the two half orcs at the table.
He's not having a stroke.
No, he's just fucking
And the
reciting
girl-
exactly what he
The
said.
waiter.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is
pounded
not
the two
possible.
half-orcs.
Are we in a fucking time loop?
I'm doing the
Yep.
same thing. Then I'm putting myself in
One
between
half orc
them.
gets in the sister's facer. You jam yourself between the two of
Hold
you.
out there.
I will need all of you to make an intelligence check for me. I know it.
He knows what he
It's
does.
like poke his chest. Wait.
9,
Intelligence.
21.
12?
Wait, where's my intel?
Oh, I have a big modifier in this, right?
12, 21, another 12,
19.
Big
Okay.
enough. 15?
15.
Oh, that's the
Wendy,
weirdest shit.
you wedge yourself between the half orc and the sister. Get out of my way. She spilled out drinks.
Gonna spill a lot more if you don't cut it out.
Oh, shit.
He punches you in the gut.
That's enough of that.
Did I pickpocket the person and then this happened?
Do you still have his coin purse?
In
Do I have
character,
his-
Again!
in character,
do
you
I
guys don't
have-
know this is happening again.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well,
You
I
don't know.
pickpocketed again. I pickpocket.
Do I get anything with my
Reaching.
intelligence roll?
None of you know this is happening again.
God.
Holy
As soon as
shit.
you reach into his pocket to try to pickpocket him again, make a sleight of hand check.
That'll be an 11.
Uh-oh.
You guys see from the door a hooded figure enter
No.
and walk past the bar. Rowan, Zeph, Wimby, the three of you notice this and walk straight into the kitchen.
Who the fuck is this guy?
The bard breaks out in a limerick. The nobleman laid with the scullery maid, so loudly they made quite a riot. The nobleman's wife took the butchering knife and carved herself some peace and quiet.
It's Basic Instinct.
And none of us feel like this has happened before.
Sister says, "Your muscles will be up in just a few minutes." And she steps away. A few moments pass, and you hear the shatter of glass.
Drinks.
And all five of you make another intelligence check for me.
Oh, he's waiting for us to roll something. really good
21 didn't do it. I'm scared, y'all.
Nat 1.
here. Yeah, no shit.
Woohoo.
Nat 1 also.
11.
16.
8.
I got a total of 7 with that nat 1.
From the side of the room, you see one of the half-orcs get up, toss the table to the side, and get in the face of one of the sisters. "You spilled out drinks!"
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
See, here's the
Start
thing,
saving
though.
that.
How would we know to do something? Like, where's the entropy here that makes us do anything different from the last time we did it?
I don't know.
Like-
Wait, what?
'Cause I'm going
There
to keep
isn't. We should be-
pickpocketing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why are you doing something different this time? Holfie. Like,
Is there a save
yeah.
or anything for that, Holfie?
Calm Emotions, there is a 14 Charisma save.
He succeeded.
See, alright.
Yeah.
Beep.
Just calm down like you've never seen someone spill a drink before.
"You shut up!" And he pushes the sister to the ground and charges towards you, fist raised to the air. And just as his fist is coming at your face, you see a shadowy figure enter through the front door,
Fuck.
goes past the bar, and walks into the kitchen. Can all five of you make another intelligence check for me?
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Things start to feel a little off between the five of
another
you.
Nat 1.
You're not sure what
18.
it is.
22.
Okay, 22,
Oh,
18,
12.
8, 12.
Nat 1.
Rowan, Zeph, and Wimby, the three of you feel odd, but you don't get a sense of deja vu. Holfie, Triskana, you know that this has definitely happened before.
Careful! Drinks.
You look over, the bard starts to recite a limerick. The nobleman laid with the scullery maid, so loudly they made quite a riot. The nobleman's wife took the butchering knife and carved herself some peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet.
Oh, you've heard this one before.
Be careful!
Glass shatters as the one sister walks away to get your muscles.
Going to put myself in between them again.
Half-orc stands up, tosses the table. You wedge yourself between the two of them. Get out of my way. She
Over
spilled
again.
out drinks.
I look around the
Any-
table to see if like any of my friends are feeling what I'm feeling. Do I catch eyes with Holfie?
Yeah.
I just,
I would say the two of you do. What do you do, Wimby? Sorry.
I just want him to calm down. Just like, calm down. We'll buy you another drink. It's fine.
Yeah, there's more drinks coming, man. Take a chill pill.
Also, really appreciate if you didn't destroy my favorite bar.
Make a persuasion check.
That's a 10.
Okay. Drink won't be enough to fix this. Punches you in the gut. As soon as he punches you, you see a shadowy figure enter through the front door. Hofi, Triskana, you still know that this is another repeat. This has definitely happened multiple times before. The other three of you, can you make more intelligence checks for me?
That's an 11. I don't have
20.
a very good intelligence score.
27.
30, 21.
I'm sorry, you got a
Ro-
27 on your intelligence?
Mhm.
How?
Oh, sorry, 26, because I have a plus 6.
On
You have a-
intelligence?
20.
How is that possible?
Apparently,
Are you rolling your
It says
saves
a plus-
instead?
because I have proficiency in intelligence.
I didn't know that was a thing. Congratulations.
Huh.
I didn't know it was possible to get more than 5.
I have it's part of my what's it
Your
called it?
ghost thing.
Yes.
Oh, cool, cool, cool.
That's really cool.
Oh man.
I want to like grab Holfie's arm and then yell at the hooded figure like, hey, stop and talk to us a moment. And I cast Charm Person.
Okay. All right.
So that's
is there
a
safe for that?
yeah, it's a DC 15 Wisdom.
The creature fails.
Creature.
He stops. The hooded figure stops and turns and looks towards you.
I glance.
Oh wait, no, you know what? No.
It's. Is it a humanoid? This will
He
only
just-
work on a humanoid.
It is a human. Yes, it is a humanoid.
Concerned.
But it doesn't work. Charm Person does not work.
Okay.
As he proceeds to the kitchen door, all of you know that you're in a repeat loop here. These events are repeating themselves except for Wimby. You're the only one who doesn't know. The orc tosses the table as the drinks clatter to the ground and gets in the sister's face.
Gonna put myself between them once more.
Wimby, come back, come here. Wait, let it go.
This is exhausting.
Just like, look over. What?
Are you all,
Wimby, come, don't worry about it. Come, trust me, come here.
you're all sensing this too, right?
Yes, this is fucked up. Come here, Wimby. And Zeph's
Half orc pushes the sister to the ground, and a shadowy hooded figure enters through the front door.
all right, so it's all violence we need to prevent here.
All right, I'm gonna get up and walk towards where she's carrying the drinks. There are the muscles. Yes. Careful, and just try and watch that step there. So
You try to step in front of her. Go to make a acrobatics check. Make a dexterity check as you try to help her.
nat 20.
All right. Yes.
Go for the drinks.
She's
There
about
we
to
go.
spill the drinks.
Oh,
The
Peter Parker.
bard has just finished his limerick.
It's like one of them. Yeah. Oh,
Okay, Wimby, make another intelligence check for me.
I'll get there eventually, guys. That's the 15.
All right.
Can I
Now
put
all
myself by the door where the shadow keeps coming in?
Yep, you sure can. So you put yourself by the door. Immediately as you realize that you're in some sort of time loop, Wimby, all 5 of you now know that events are repeating, and you don't know why. Suddenly a shadowy figure, hooded, enters through the front door, charges past the bar into the kitchen.
I'd like to try to stop him.
Rowan was right there. Did you interfere
Yeah,
with him?
did I?
or did they revert back to the table?
You all revert back to the table.
Okay.
Right.
Wow.
All right. Fuck the drinks. Go to the kitchen.
Let's all just chase after this guy in a hood.
As the bard recites his limerick, the nobleman laid with the scullery maid, so
Right.
loudly blah 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 blah. You guys, all 5 of you head towards the kitchen.
Sure. What do we got to
Yeah.
lose?
All right. So 5 of you barge towards the kitchen, past the sister. She's like, well, "Where are you going, Wimby?" And you barge into the kitchen, and you see this hooded figure pinning what looks like a short chef to the ground. His hands on his neck, reaching into down his shirt, kind of trying to grab something inside his shirt. As he does, you charge into the kitchen. He pulls out what looks like some sort of crystal. The short chef on the ground tries to grab it and fumbles it out of his hand, and it crashes to the ground. And suddenly, you see a hooded figure enter through the front door, past
I'd like to
past the bar,
dash
heading
past
towards
him.
the kitchen. Okay. So you see him enter, and you try to intercept him before he gets in the kitchen.
Yeah, I try to block the door.
Okay. So you, go to make a agility check. Or not agility. That's not a thing. Athletics
Can I use
check to
acrobatics?
try to get to the door in time to block him.
Can I use
or-
acrobatics?
Yeah, use acrobatics. That's fine.
Appreciate it. That's a 15.
Okay. So you're able to get there in time. Out of my way.
I don't think I'll be doing that today.
You're making a big mistake.
She's not alone. Stand down. And Triskana readies tidal wave.
Can I go into the kitchen while they're doing that to try to find this other person?
Yes, you can try. This person pushes you, Wimby, and tries to push you over. So let's do a contested strength check. So you try to stand your ground.
Sure do, but I'm not very good at strength. Get an 8.
Neat. Okay. So he pushes you, and it knocks you to the side as he's able to make his way past you.
Then
Try to grab his cloak.
As you grab onto him, Rowan, you try to make your way into the kitchen as well, following directly behind him.
I had tidal wave readied when
You
he
did.
did that. So
Okay.
I'll let it loose. I'll flood this fucking place.
Go ahead. Oh, God.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. I guess Rowan and Wimby and Hooded Figure and any of these poor servers need to make a DC 15 dex save.
Oh, no, there's so many people.
That's so bad.
I'm going to do, all right, DC 15.
Non-lethally. I'm casting it non-lethally.
Aha, I got an 18.
18 too. Cool.
Oh, my gosh. Those are terrible rolls. So the barkeep and the four sisters all fail. So what happens to them?
They are knocked prone. God help me. They're taking 15 bludgeoning damage.
God!
Let the glass thing break
well,
in the
this-
kitchen.
This
Start
was
over.
my favorite bar.
Rowan and Wimby are taking 8 points of bludgeoning. And then the water, it's basically like a tidal wave, 10 feet of water spread out in all directions. So there's now like, at least a foot of water on the floor of this bar.
I feel like there was less
Why?
effective ways to stop this man, but okay.
All right.
What was the save we had to make
15? Yeah, 15.
on Dex?
Yeah. The hooded
Okay.
figure though, did he fail?
Oh, yeah, him. I forgot about him.
He's the only one I cared about.
Well, it was a dex save, right? So,
Yeah.
Oh, no, he succeeded.
All right, well, good. It's going to reset in a second. We'll all be fine.
So he charges into the kitchen. Wimby and Rowan, you're directly behind him. At this point, we'll roll initiative.
No, let it reset. Let it reset. I shout after them, like, just let it go. I really messed that up. I think I just killed a barmaid.
I'm gonna let him go if that's the case. If I hear her yell out that she just killed the barmaid, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let it go.
They don't have many hit points, but they are alive. But they are definitely hurt as they get smashed like a ship being tossed about, get smashed up against the bar and the walls and the tables.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Triskana wants another go.
All right. So everybody roll initiative.
Oh.
Why are we rolling initiative? I thought we let it reset.
13.
Can we not let him go attack the chef so we can reset?
Do you guys have that in-person conversation? You want to let it reset?
That's what I just yelled at them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
was like,
literally
let him go,
screamed
let
to
him
it
go.
reset.
Okay. All right. So he charges forward, grabs the gnome that's kind of just floating in the, not the gnome, the from you can see now, Wimby and Rowan, that you're at the door to the kitchen. It looks like it's like a chef goblin. So it's a goblin that's a chef.
Chef Goblin.
And he grabs the goblin by the neck and reaches into the shirt, grabs it. The goblin swipes at it. It goes flying, shatters against the wall, and you see a hooded, shadowy figure enter from the
I
front
cast
door.
hold person.
Can you hold person?
So
Is it
do we
person?
not have that damaged anymore?
You do not have the damage.
I'm
anymore.
presuming I'm getting my spell slot back is why I'm doing this. If
Did we
it,
get our spell slot back?
I mean, time just reset 30 seconds.
Yes, yeah, you get, you guys get health
Okay.
and spell slots back.
Yeah.
Great, because I've been using them, so I
Oh,
need
good.
to know.
Oh,
Right.
nice reset.
So if he's able to be paralyzed, can he please make a 15 wisdom save?
In wisdom save. Oh. So he is immune, seemingly, to your spell as he charges through to the kitchen.
I would like to.
The bard starts singing a limerick. Blah, blah,
I'm
blah,
going to
blah,
interrupt the
blah,
bard
blah, blah, blah,
and
blah.
cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him. As I say, the thoughts of the rabbit on sex are seldom if ever complex, for a rabbit in need is a rabbit indeed, and does just as a person expects. And he has to make a 14 wisdom save.
Okay. He fails. Breaks out into maniacal laughter.
It just falls on the ground, falls prone, unable to stand for the duration.
As you hear a clatter of glass break as one of the sisters drops the drinks.
Yeah, can I?
Thank you, over here, weak, and I fucking hop over him to the kitchen.
Okay, so you hop over.
Yep.
I'd like to attack him.
Who are
Yeah,
you
we're all
attacking?
in the kitchen.
The,
Charge
the
in
hooded
there?
guy.
The hooded
Yeah.
figure. All right. So all of you, I would say, you beeline it for the kitchen right away, and you're coming at him from behind. Who's attacking? So let's roll initiative then,
All right.
for real, and we'll just use the same initiative if we have to do this again.
15.
Well, if we can roll bad, I want to roll again.
10.
10.
Oh, I got 10 too.
You go first.
Let's
16.
do 20 to 25. No, 15 to 20.
16.
19.
Zeph got 19.
16.
Triskana 16. Anyone else?
15.
15. Okay. All right. 10 to 15 or 10 to 14?
10.
10.
I think
Rowan
I'm
goes first. Yeah.
Yeah.
An old man.
Okay. Cool. All right. So first up is Zeph. What are you doing? Because I think you guys all have a sense at this point that you want to stop this guy. So you're definitely in combat probably every time you see him.
So
No, we can go like this for the rest of the
Can I-
campaign.
could you set the stage? Yeah, right.
But
Could you set the stage for me? Because this shit is looped over so many times right now. I'm not sure what's up or down.
Yeah.
Ned Ryerson?
So the same scene just keeps repeating. It's like you're in a time loop of some sort, seemingly triggered by the crystal that is on the goblin chef's body in his shirt, and this hooded figure seems to want to try to get it from him. And you're all currently sitting at a table, but I think you've all decided you know what's up, and you're trying to go for this hooded figure.
yeah,
So you're
okay.
up first, Steph, so you tell me what you want to do. Or did you have something, Wimby?
yeah, I was gonna say when I got up from the table, I took out my staff from my back and I cast Shillelagh on it.
What is that?
Shillelagh?
Yeah,
Yo, what is that?
It's his first druid.
it allows me to turn my weapon magical. It also allows me to do more damage with it.
Okay. Oh, you cast it on the weapon. Okay.
Yeah, I cast it on the staff.
Cool. We'll say you prepared that, like as soon as this time loop starts again, you
Yeah,
draw it and
that's
cast that.
my goal.
Yeah. All right, Zeph, what are you doing?
Yeah. So so this hooded figure. Do I have any perception at all what this hooded figure is?
You haven't seen its face.
All right.
It's,
so
it's,
then I
it's
just.
humanoid. It's humanoid. It's tall, definitely on the tall side.
All right. I just fucking Eldritch Blast this motherfucker. Right in this bar.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
I mean, what? It's.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean-
you do you. You do what Zeph would do.
I mean, what else am I gonna? I mean, I don't. I'm a tiny little gnome. I'm not gonna get across here quick enough. I'm not gonna be able to engage him, right? So I'm just gonna. I'm first in line. I'm just gonna. I mean, all right. You know what? Tell you what. You talked me out of it.
I didn't say anything.
I will. Yeah, whatever. I'll pull out my crossbow and try to hit him in the back with it.
All right, go for it.
So you're just going to murder him? Wow.
I mean,
Just kidding.
Problematic much?
I don't suspect that his hit points are going to be so low that my pussy little crossbow is going to do anything. But let's see what happens. That is an 18 to hit.
Okay, 1 sec.
Where's my D8?
18. Oh, it hits.
I would expect so. And here's a D8 damage. These dice are very sharp, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad
That
you like
is
him.
that is 2 hit points
Eldritch dice.
Okay.
damage.
Shadowy figure can make another wisdom save to try and break out of Tasha's laughter with taking damage.
Oh, you did it to the hooded figure? Oh.
That's the one. That's the one.
Oh, I thought. Yeah, you said bard.
That's what I thought I did. I stepped up to interrupt the bard and cast Tasha's hideous laughter on the hooded figure. Is what I was trying to do.
Oh, I thought you cast it on the bard.
No,
Yeah,
no,
me
no, no.
too.
I heard it the way you intended.
Okay,
I don't know why
cool.
you would have cast it on the board.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
thank
makes
you.
sense. Okay. And what type of save was it? Sorry, wisdom.
Wisdom 14.
It succeeds.
Okay, so he's. I'm not that funny.
That was the end of its turn, though, right? You could do that. Like it was basically like.
Or taking damage. Incapacitates for like up to a minute, but.
Okay.
So wait a minute. What's the order of operations here? Did that happen before I used my crossbow? Because I wouldn't use my crossbow in that scenario if he went prone because he's laughing his ass off.
I thought a time reset.
Yeah, it did.
I thought time reset
This is a
since
different.
then.
This is a
Yeah.
different thing. The hideous laughter we did last time.
Gotcha. So I'm.
I
Alright.
thought that was you!
So so hideous
All right.
laughter was done then.
It's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. All right, so this hooded figure is up, charges into the kitchen.
Well, wait a minute.
And you-
Did I hit him with the fucking crossbow?
You did.
Okay, so I hit him with a crossbow. Did, what did I say, 2
2
damage?
damage. Mhm.
And he just kept going?
He just kept going into the
Fucking
kitchen.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
A moment
Well,
passes,
whose turn is initiative then?
and you
Who's
see a hooded figure come
I'm
to the
going
front
to-
door, start to
I'm going to
dash
rush
past
in
the
front of
bar toward the
him,
kitchen.
and I'm going to attack him.
There you go. All right, so you charge at him. And what are you
I'm
doing?
I'm blocking his way, and I'm going to hit him.
Physically?
with
Okay,
no, actually, I'm going to hit him with guiding bolt.
go for it.
Okay. That is a 24 to hit
Okay, that hits.
for 18 points of radiant damage.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Okay. As the radiant bolt surges out and kind of scorches the front of his body as you block the way to the kitchen. Okay.
He's going to take a defensive stance in the doorway with my staff.
Okay. And we'll say that kind of starts the combat period once again. Zeph, you're up one more time.
Wait, why?
The initiative reset.
It time looped again.
Oh, right. Okay, new one.
Did
Got
get
it.
to the kitchen before the time looping or no?
No.
What's that?
So time was
Wim-
looping before he's even making it into the kitchen at this point.
No, Wimby is blocking the doorway to the kitchen now, so he can't go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, I should also
In
mention
this
the next.
version of the loop.
Yeah.
The next attack roll made against him is with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, so Wimby's blocking the way into the kitchen now.
Sorry, I didn't expect it to come back around to me right away, and
So
obviously
We timed
I
it
blur
before
my-
we went through a whole thing of initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm obviously now aware that my crossbow is fucking pointless. So you'll pardon me if I need a moment to figure out an alternative here. I did
Sorry.
not expect it to come back to me right away.
You just we could pass you if you want.
I'm trying to think like what can Senor Tickles do?
Can he freeze people?
That was
This-
Senior Tickles.
Does he not
Yeah.
freeze people?
He can interact. So Senor Tickles can interact with an object.
Can he keep the door closed?
No, that's me that I can do in combat, not him. Sorry. Let's see here. Make a melee attack. That's all he can really do. What other spells do I have here? Let's see. So he is humanoid or no?
He is humanoid.
Okay. Let's see here. That's not really helpful. Sorry. Let's do. Alright, I think this is a packed slot. I'm gonna need a fucking nap after this. Let's do. I'm gonna cast slow on him.
Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect.
So I alter the time around the creature 40-foot cube. Each target must succeed a wisdom saving throw. I do not know what that save is. It is 14.
Okay. He failed.
All right, so now he speed is halved, takes -2 to AC and Dex saving throws. Can't use reactions.
Okay.
Nice. That's great.
Okay. All right, Wimby. So with you blocking him, he's going to pulls out what looks like a short sword from
Very
his
slowly
cloak.
pulls out.
Very slowly.
I mean, he does it for dramatic effect.
Yeah. All right, and it takes a swing at you, trying to get past you.
on.
So that would be 27.
27 to hit?
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah, that hits.
Okay. So you take 10 piercing damage.
Oof. Ow.
Okay.
Freaking hurt you, jackass.
And it's got multi-attack. It's going to swing again. But because it's slowed, I would say you can only do 2 multi-attacks instead of 3. 19.
That hits.
Okay. So 7 piercing damage on that one.
Ouch.
All right. And that was its turn. So Triscana is up.
Where is the hooded figure in relation to the kitchen door?
It's about 10 feet in front of the door with Wimby in between, blocking the way.
And how far am I from the kitchen door? How big is this place?
Maybe about 30 feet.
Perfect. I'll take a few steps forward and then misty step into the kitchen.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you take a few steps forward. You misty step in there, and you appear, and you see the goblin chef working on a stew there. At the stove.
I will whip around to him and just yell like, "Someone's coming for you!" And then I will hold my action, and I'll have tidal wave ready for when someone in a hood comes into this kitchen.
Okay. All right. So you ready that action? As soon as so we'll do. All right. Okay. So up next is the chef. Then he looks over at you, and he looks over towards the back door of the tavern and makes a bolt for it. And he just runs straight through the kitchen towards the back door. He makes it to about the exit to the kitchen. All right. So Holfie is up.
So he's slow, but still up. All right.
Yep.
Half speed, double mad.
It was for 1 minute, right? Right, Zeph?
Stand by. Let me double check. He has to make a save every turn.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no time on it every turn.
Okay. So he would have done a save at the end of his last turn, right?
Yeah, 14 saves.
Okay. So he
Wisdom
succeeds. So it's done at the end of this. Or it's done now. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. So Hofi, yep, you're up.
All right. Gonna point at him again. Why not Tasha's hideous laughter? Another limerick.
Wait, don't I
What?
I go before you?
You do go before me. Damn it. It was good. But all right, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm
No, it's
sorry.
all right.
Oh, either one. You both. Okay, yeah. Sorry,
You go
Rowan,
first, you're
or,
faster
Rowan
than
or
me.
Holfi. Yeah.
Rowan first.
So I am going to. I don't know that the chef has left the kitchen, but I'm going to cast minor illusion to look like the chef. Because I'm thinking that if there are 2 chefs in there, then maybe he'll go for the fake one. If he goes into the kitchen.
Right.
All right.
Where?
And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
All right.
I'm assuming I can do a minor illusion in the next room, or do I have to? Can I see through the door, or is there like an issue with that?
From your angle, you can't see through the door because you're still at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in the initiative order, are we?
We're at Holfi. Did I skip you?
I don't know. I had a 15.
This is
Maybe.
This is the first time I've gone, and it'll be the first time Holfie
Yeah.
goes.
Let's go back to Wimby. Wimby, you're up.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to you, Hofi. Sorry.
It's okay. I just was confused. I wasn't sure. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay. All right. What's Shield of Faith do?
It gives me +2 to my AC for the duration, which is 10 minutes.
Got it. Okay. All right.
Is that the first time that dodge action's been used on Mates of Fate?
I think so because I
feel
don't
like
know what it does.
It's gravely underutilized. It's a common
got
action
hit.
that none of us
Yeah.
use.
I just get hit really freaking hard, so I'd prefer not to be hit again if I'm possible.
We use dash and we use hide. We never use dodge.
forget
You
about
can
that.
dodge if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
You can leave your friends behind.
No!
And just to be clear, I'm dodging his attacks. I'm not moving from the doorway if I can avoid it.
Got it. Makes sense. Okay. All right. So Hofi, you're up.
So I'm going to point at him, Tasha's hideous laughter again.
Here we go. Bring it.
There once was an Austria named Gilly who did something rather silly. He drank gin with seawater, wound up with 3 daughters, and we won't do it again now, will he?
Wisdom save, right?
Nice.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Very nice.
He failed.
Yes.
Yep. He failed. Starts bursting out in laughter. Looks over at you, Holfi, and sees you, Rowan, as the goblin chef standing there.
So she didn't disguise herself. She made a goblin chef.
Yeah,
Oh,
minor
okay.
illusion.
Minor illusion, got it. So he sees the goblin, the false goblin chef there. All right. So then back up to Zeph.
Are we still in the same? We haven't looped, right? So
You haven't looped. No.
Yeah. So all right. So where is he now?
He's standing in front of Wimby. Wimby's standing in the door to the kitchen.
The fuck am I gonna do to stop this dude?
Go for the
How's he
knees.
looking?
He's lying prone laughing right now.
Yeah, he's
right.
laughing. He
Yeah.
Right.
he looks pretty healthy.
We're saying prone, is he?
Yeah. How many turns is he gonna be stuck like that, Matt?
1 minute.
Okay.
So
Concentration,
potentially-
1 minute,
yeah, he
right?
can
Or-
repeat it's concentration up to 1 minute, and
Okay.
at the end of each of his turns, and each time he takes damage, he can make another wisdom save.
Got it. Okay. So
And with advantage if it's triggered by damage. Sorry.
So I'm trying to decide if I want to take this guy out or find. Well, if he's held up right now, so do I want to actually try to attack him and cause some damage, or do I want to find some way to slow him down even more? How long does it take to deploy this? Let's see here. Is this a turn or is it let's see here. 10 minutes! Let's see if you put it on a person. Pour it on the ground as an action where it covers 10 foot square. Okay. I am going to take my oil of slipperiness
Nice.
and I'm going to pour this
Yes, you
in
are.
front of the kitchen door. It's going to basically a 10-foot puddle, not centered on the door, but the edge of it is at the door, so that 8 feet past the door in a circle, in a sphere, not sphere, but a circle, is just completely slippery.
So, you mean the area right behind my feet?
Yeah, sorry, you're a casualty here. That's what.
That's what you get, Fandelver. That's what you get.
I'm going to buy so many ball bearings.
Yeah, pretty much. So let's see here. So it's basically the effect of the grease spell for 8 hours.
The entire shift. So even if this ends immediately, then the kitchen staff
They're
is
just
gonna be fucking,
dumping flour on it. Oh, jeez.
So it's grease.
The health
Is it
inspector
grease?
is not
It's
going
the
to be
grease smell effectively in that area for 8 hours.
What's it called? What's the spell called?
Grease.
You cast the spell and it kind of coats the area of the door into the kitchen.
Well, I'm not
Grease.
casting. I'm not using a spell slot here. The oil of slipperiness, a potion that I've now poured on the floor as an action,
Okay.
now has the same effect as the grease spell from 5e. So let me. So let's see.
Sorry
what
about
that
your garlic bread. Just some asshole just spilled a bunch of grease, and there goes another. In order. There you go.
So each creature standing in the area must succeed a dex save or fall prone. A creature
Oh
that
my
ends
God.
the area or ends its turn there must also succeed a Dex or save throw or fall prone.
Okay.
So basically, if he gets up, he's gonna fall again unless he sees his Dex save.
You didn't
So
pour it
it's
at
just
their
an
feet,
Applebee's
though,
now.
right? You
So
poured
what's
it
that?
like behind them. Like they're not standing in it yet, right?
Well, if they're right in front of the kitchen door, I poured that shit right in front of the kitchen door because that's what I wanted to obstruct.
It's 10 feet, right? It's a lot. It's going everywhere.
So
Yeah,
so
it's
both
big.
Wimby and
What's in there? Oh yeah.
the hooded figure. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Am I making a dex save? I guess.
So a bottle of Crisco ready to go.
Yeah, so you make a dex save right now.
If you end your turn there, start your turn there, or enter it, it's a Dex save.
Well, he's already prone, so
Oh yeah, yeah. So he's already down.
He's going ice capades.
yeah. So Wimby needs to make a dex save.
Well, that's a 7.
Sorry,
so
enters the
that's a
area
go
or
down.
enters the area or ends their turn there must succeed a Dex save or fall prone. Yep.
Well, I'm already there, so
That's
Yeah.
half you're moving right there to get back up again.
You're very like cartoon-like, like.
You don't have to worry about it until you end your turn.
I thought it says
Oh,
if
well,
you
then-
start your turn there.
No, I'm sorry, my mistake. If you enter the area or end your turn there.
oh, well then I'm fine right now.
Yeah.
Great. Jump.
Okay. All right, so you're not prone. All right, so anything else you want to do, Zeph?
Should I start trying to kick his ass? I mean, that was my
That's a good
action. but,
idea.
like,
I mean, the next person who attacks him gets advantage, so maybe.
so yeah, Eldritch Blast seems a little overkill.
Nah.
I don't
With
think
Wimby
so.
there? No.
Well, just like with area of effect, yeah. So that's probably not wise. Let's do. I don't want to enter the area. That's for sure. So I will just hit him with my crossbow again.
Okay.
With advantage.
With advantage because he's prone.
Actually, no, because my action was already taking that, so I can't do that. Hold on, let me do a. So will Senor Tickles need to do a Dex save if he enters there?
Greasy tentacles.
Yeah,
I rented
there's a
that
lot of
DVD.
stuff on the internet. There's a lot of stuff on the internet about that. So you've rented that DVD. We have some discussions to make later. So let's see here.
Is that what they're calling it?
Discussions, yeah. Mommy and Daddy are doing.
I mean, this is
taxes like we used to
Artema.
say on Full House.
Wouldn't it be a CBD?
Yeah. So let's do. I guess as my bonus action, I will summon Senor Tickles. And he's going to appear. He has a 10-foot radius, I believe, where he can attack. So yeah, he'll appear just on the edge of that area there.
Okay. That area there.
In the area, but he is. Oh, that's an 18 plus 6. That is a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Of course it hits, and that's a 1d8 plus 3. Where's the d8? That is a 7 plus 3. That is 10 points of freezing damage. Cold damage, excuse me.
If he's attacking a prone target with a ranged weapon, it's disadvantage. So I guess it washes
Senor
out.
Tickles is melee.
Oh yeah, Senor Tickles is melee. Yeah.
Well, he would have advantage. It would cancel it out because when I cast Guiding Bolt, the next attack against him is it with advantage.
Wouldn't
It doesn't
need the advantage
specify.
anyway. Crushed it.
Yeah.
Gonna go for crit?
I can go for crit. Yeah, why not?
Come on, Senor.
You already rolled an 18. Let's see. Yeah, Senor Tickles typically rolls really shitty.
Yeah, he does. But
let's
you have
see.
new Eldritch dice now.
I do have new Eldritch dice. I've rolled 2 crit fails today, though. Let's see.
You got him out
No,
of the
that's a
way.
crit fail. That's 3 crit fails now. So
Oh, wow.
stick with
Got
the
another
18.
one out of the way. You're welcome.
We'll stick with a dirty 24.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Nah, I'm done.
Okay. So this creature, he's prone. He's going to use his movement. He's not laughing anymore because he succeeded at his wisdom save. But he's going to use his movement to stand up, and he takes a peek into the kitchen, and you see he has the arm of his cloak lifts up, and the cloak kind of falls down his arm, and it's all this contraption. Like a robotic arm almost, but it's a contraption, and he points it forward over your shoulder past you towards the chef gnome that's trying to leave through the back door.
Did he not already get out when I
pointing it
told
at-
him?
Is he standing on the greaser?
He only had one turn. He moved his movement to the exit
But we also
door
we
in the
also
kitchen.
have a decoy too.
And isn't
Oh, that's right.
and
Yeah.
isn't the kitchen door closed? Can the hooded figure even see the goblin?
And Wimby
And
standing
I'm
in the way.
The kitchen door was not closed, but I will say Alicia's right. He noticed the other chef goblin. He points that arm at the decoy, the illusion, and a grappling hook kind of spring loads out, makes its way, kind of shoots directly at the decoy and goes straight through it, impales the half orc in the back, and the this hooded figure gets pulled towards it. His body. He's directly next to the
does that mean I get an attack of opportunity?
half orc. Yes, it does.
Heck yeah. Okay.
Oh no!
Well,
Without provoking opportunity attacks, you don't actually, because it's so fast. Sorry.
curses.
Yeah.
It's worth asking.
But whoever was over by the table still, he's now directly next to you.
Good.
That was its bonus action. But he looks surprised. He looks around for the chef, and he sees it, and he looks down. What the hell? What is this trickery? And that's his turn. He's just gonna stand there. Just
He's ending his turn in there, so he's got to do a dex save.
in the oil.
Yep.
He's outside of the oil now.
How did he get out of the oil? If he stood up and tried to get out of the oil,
He used a grappling hook.
He used a grappling hook.
No, this fucking.
It's okay standing in the oil though. Like
Yeah, he like jet skied out of the oil, man. He's good.
like water skis.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. All right. So
Always.
can you tell me? I'm standing in the kitchen. I just warned this chef to leave, and now he's running. Where is the chef right now?
Oh, it's the chef's turn actually.
Great.
The chef was up first. He had the same initiative. He's just gonna keep booking it out the back door.
What's his
So he
movement?
just keeps running. 30 feet.
All right, perfect.
Yep.
Now it's my
Can you use
turn.
a dash action?
It is now your turn, just kind of. Yep.
Oh yeah, would he use the dash action? He probably would, right? So 60 feet away.
He would, yeah. So he's down the alleyway. Yeah, he's 60 feet away from the back door.
Sorry, not to nitpick. I just want to know because Triskana's gonna Misty Step again to catch up with him, and then dash, which will slow herself down so she can like keep up with him. But she's gonna run behind him. So if like something like hits him, but as she's running, she's just like, "Who is this guy? Why is he after you? I'm here to help."
He, I don't know. He was sent after me. He looks like an assassin or something on a mission. He wants something. And you see him kind of just clawed as he's running.
Okay.
Hand on his chest. Yeah.
As I start running for him, do I see any like good places to hide coming up in the next round or so?
Make a
Like-
perception check.
All right, all right, here we go. Nat 20.
Oh,
24. 24.
Wow. Yeah, down an alleyway, you see just numerous like large crates, maybe like shipping containers that were taken off a ship,
Okay.
kind of stacked there. That'd be a perfect place to hide.
I still. Oh no, I dashed as my action, but I'll point to them. So on his turn, I'll be like, "There, go over there. I'll hide with you." Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. So he makes his way towards those crates, and we'll go back. So then it's now back to
Awesome. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast my starry form, the archer form. You guys would see as bright light flickers on Wimby's arms and her face and her really everywhere. Like her tattoos start to glow.
Cool.
You see like her hair just like sort of just be blown around a little bit, and like on her forehead there's a target almost, and then she attacks this dude again.
Dope. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. That's so cool.
I'm sure you'll see it again. Let's see. We're gonna attack again with. You know what? Fuck it. Second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do second level guiding bolts. For a 16 to hit.
that misses, unfortunately.
Well, I'm gonna use a bonus action to attack him though,
Okay.
which will be for a 20 to hit,
That hits.
dealing 9 points of damage, radiant damage.
Okay.
You guys would see as the guiding bolt just kind of streams off and just hits a wall behind him, and then maybe just kind of takes her staff and it just sort of transforms into almost like a magical bow.
Cool.
And she just aims a shot and just fires to hit him.
Nice.
Dope as hell.
Splinters the wall of the tavern. Okay, awesome. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna move, but only enough to not be in the oil. If
Not
I'm
in oil. Okay. So you try to make your way out of it. And yeah, you can. So you're outside of the oil now. Holfie, you're up.
Rowan is a little bit faster than me.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I just have H first. Okay, Rowan.
So I want to use the tentacle whip, but I don't have the stats for it still. I don't know if,
Oh,
so I don't know if it's okay to use it or not, because I just want to use it to kind of grapple him.
yeah. I would say you go ahead. You can make a strength check
Oh, it's a strength check for that? That's...
or an attack roll with it. Yeah, is what I mean.
that's a nat 1. That misses.
Oh.
It misses,
Actually,
unfortunately.
I accidentally hit myself in the face. I'm like, ouch. Really need to practice with that.
Little just trickle of blood. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Can I use my lucky feet and try again?
Yes.
Hell yeah, you can.
Cool.
Yeah, gnomes.
So is there any plus for attack on that, do you think?
On the whip.
Probably.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would say, I don't know, let's just make it +4.
Okay, so that would be 18 to hit.
Where did I give you this tentacle whip?
You call
on
it
the island.
the Kraken
Butthole
testicle
Island.
whip.
Yeah,
The Kraken
because it's
testicle
testicle.
whip.
With the
Yeah,
monster.
everyone calls it testicle.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the testicle whip. That's right.
Yeah.
There's been several.
So what was the total, Rowan?
18.
18. That hits.
Okay, so I just try to wrap the whip around him where he can't move his arms.
Okay.
And then I just want to kind of, I don't know, tell everybody, like, maybe let's not kill him. Maybe like let's ask him some questions in case we're like fighting the wrong person.
Okay.
Voice of reason over here.
You guys, yeah, hear Rowan's voice kind of yell that out.
He's
All
a
right.
creepy guy with a robe and he stabbed me twice. No. No reasoning.
All right, Zeph. So you hear Rowan say that. What do you do? You're up.
What did Rowan say exactly? Oh, we're gonna get some questions out of him. And there's really not much I can do.
Can I go?
I mean, so I guess what I'll do is
Oh, Holfie. Sorry, I gotta.
Okay.
Yeah, Holfie is up first. My bad.
Oh well.
And
excuse
would
me.
there have been damage with the grapple? Do you think, or
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, there is damage for sure.
okay? Well, as what, a D6 or something, or what do you think?
Yeah. Use a D6.
Okay, can I do sneak attack?
Yes.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Uh, 18.
Okay. Yeah, that is okay.
As I really hurt him, it's like maybe we shouldn't hurt him, but you know.
Yeah. All right. Holfie's up.
Yeah. I'm just gonna touch him and cast Bestow Curse on him. So he has to make a Wisdom 14 saving throw.
Okay. And he failed.
All right. So for the next minute at the start of each of his turns, he has to make another Wisdom save, or he does nothing that entire turn.
Okay. All right. Can he speak?
It says, while cursed, the target must make a Wisdom saving throw at the start of each of his turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing. Action, though. So I guess it... Yeah.
As
Okay.
long as it's not
I
a
don't know.
spell, maybe.
That's kind of vague, right? Does it mean just the action, or is it like it does nothing at all? Like movement, talking, or anything? I don't know.
We'll just make a call that he can't really do much.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I don't think it'll be much of a threat,
Okay. All right. Zeph
at
is up.
least for the next minute.
There's not much I can do to restrain him or like. We're trying not to kill him at this point. I would say I will just. I could cast slow on him again.
Can't hurt.
Yeah.
Do I have a
It's-
slot?
It says he
No, I
can
do not.
speak if it's up to 6 seconds long, if it's no more than 6
Oh
seconds.
no.
Okay.
We can't really talk. Who are you working for?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my action. I'll just ready my crossbow if he starts getting froggy.
Okay. All right. And then he is up, and he just, I yield.
Aha!
I yield. And with that, I think we'll end there for the night.
Oh, fuck you!
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding. That was for effect.
You said it to the guy, not to Mike. Oh
Both.
my goodness.
I will say he lowers his hood, and you see what looks like kind of like he's rather tall for a kobold, but he is a kobold.
Ooh.
Silvery skin.
I knew it was gonna be a kobold.
There's 3 of them. Sorry,
Finish
please
back
continue,
to
DM.
And you see a mark on his neck, symbol for the Blood Rights Guild. Wimby, you recognize it.
Do I recognize him though?
You don't. No. That's where we'll pick up next time.
Man.
Oh man, that was a good game, y'all.
Mm.
I missed Artema so much.
So the whole time loop thing was weird because it happened in our stream, and I had planned that for the session, and it tripped me up a little bit.
was very
It,
weird.
it tripped me out. Yeah.
It's gonna be
I
really
was
hard to edit this
Very
together.
confused because the stream froze for me briefly, and then when it came back to you speaking exactly what you were saying. Like, did the stream break?
The intonation was there too. That was the creepiest thing, man. Oh
Like,
god.
I was trying to see if you were having a stroke. Like I was just like,
Oh, I'm not that old, man.
Like,
I got a lot of gray hair, but I'm not that old.
And on that note, great
um,
game, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was a really good
Oh
game.
yeah, here.
uh,
Go
Well, I
ahead.
mean, we could. I was gonna say if you wanted to show that, you could. You could just wait. It's up to you.
No, if you let's show it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Everybody, look at Foundry. We can share
I
this
don't-
with the stream too.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
have
have
Foundry
Foundry
On there.
Well, let's put it on the
wanna have
stream
that
then.
real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she'll
here-
put it on this.
Here
I'm
comes.
sure Ash is prepared for that.
I am.
Ash,
For once.
are you prepared?
I am. Okay, it says paused.
Oh,
Press
you
space,
can't see
Mike.
it.
Yep.
Can you see it? Anything?
I can't see anything.
Oh my God! Why am I the way I am?
It does say
Okay.
game pause though.
It's not Ashley's fault.
This time.
Sec.
Did the shade share it or activate light or vision? Oh,
You do
I
not,
do not own any token with vision in this.
scene.
Oh my God! Hold on. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I don't see.
Like we always say here on
Good.
this.
Oh,
Oh my
I
god.
love it.
Sorry, I don't see it yet because I'm waiting
Yeah, I'm
through a
waiting for it
commercial.
too.
Oh, it's so adorable.
Watch the commercial
that's
though, we get
God.
money for that.
Yes, I'm definitely doing that.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
It's
Really,
so
really
good, Maeve.
That's amazing.
Oh, I love it so
Aw.
much.
I did not draw this. This is the same artist that did my tank picture along with the thing for Wimby.
I love
Um,
it so much.
I thought you would.
That's my
it's
new
so good.
phone background right there.
Oh.
Sorry,
Oh, wow,
daughter.
how quickly you evicted your husband and daughter.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
the scene was really, really sweet, and I really I really enjoyed it.
It
And
looks gorgeous.
I thought it would be-
What's the artist's name? I'll give him a
Oh,
shout
Yella,
out.
yeah,
in
let's
the
do
chat
that.
real
We'll
quick.
link
Wait,
them.
is it right there under the crow's nest,
Or
right?
the Twitch one.
Yeah.
Or
it's Taka-chan.
Yep, there it is.
You know the name. You want to type it
Alright.
into the Twitch chat if you don't
Where is
mind,
it?
just
Yeah,
so
I
you can
can
give him
do
a
that.
shout out.
Right under the crow's nest.
It's tough to raid.
Taka-chan.
Yeah, we'll link it on the VOD too.
Yeah, we'll put it
for
in
sure.
there.
Beautiful.
It's so good.
Beautiful.
Thanks for having that done, Maeve.
I
Of
love
course.
it.
Needed it being your connection to your computer. up
It's a
there, Ash.
house problem. Okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, now we know.
Well,
There we go.
It might be outside of the house, but yeah.
I'm gonna post the actual picture in Discord though for you, Ash.
Yay! Thank you.
Oh, that's so good. Oh
well,
my
the stream is
God.
alive now, so be aware of that.
Yeah. Thank you everybody so much for like coming out to hang out with us tonight. We're so grateful that you were here. Let's raid somebody. Who can we raid?
Raid.
Who's online? I'll take a raid suggestion from anybody who says it first, unless
Wow, we have 22 people watching. Right
now we do? Really?
Aw.
So what I'm hearing is we should just continue.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, did somebody say something, or did somebody have a suggestion?
I was joking. It's like one of the. Never mind.
All right, how about ADHD Adventures?
Sure.
Do it.
All right. Thanks for being here, everybody. It's like we always say here on It Mates Fate. What the fuck is going on with my internet connection? Have a good night.